Interesting. But I didn't. Go ahead and ultimate price this thing. Interesting. Go and see what's in his hand. Okay, that's fine. I think I'm more of a fan of straight mono blue than the white splash. Understand Detention Sphere gives you options, gives you the ability to deal with things, but I don't know if that's quite. Yeah, sure, we'll make that trade. We'll scry. There's a Thoughtseize. We'll go ahead and leave that. Go ahead and downfall the Coffin Raptor. He's running out of threats in hand, and so next turn we should be able to Thoughtseize the D-Sphere. Yeah, we'll go ahead and Thoughtseize him now. I don't know if we take D-Sphere now. Double Master Waves can be a problem, so I'll go ahead and take one. Interesting that he passes the turn here. Go ahead and Thoughtseize again. D-Sphere. I don't know why he's happy about it, because he's essentially in top deck mode. I have 2 demons and a downfall in hand. He has no way to answer a demon now, so that's really good. Yeah, so he has 0 cards in hand, and now is pretty much whenever I take over the game. So, he can complain all he wants, but I don't think the matchup is very good for him. So Erebos isn't really good here. He does play Nightveil Spectre. I think one Dark Betrayal is fine. For the Spectre, I don't think bringing in Erebos, even though he has like no removal, bringing in Erebos does nothing. And Duress misses gods, so the only thing I can possibly hit is a Bident. Although he does bring in another Bident, I think, but the chance of hitting it off Duress when he's just so creature heavy doesn't seem very likely. Okay, this hand is terrible. We'll keep this. I don't really like, okay. Not really a fan of being on the draw, doing this on the draw, but okay. Unless he actually has like a removal in hand, I don't see how he's gonna beat turn 2 Pack Rat, followed by, well, I guess. So he does have a rapid. I think what we want here is the D-Sphere. Yeah. Okay, so there's the land we're wanting. Now the question is he gonna rapid this? Oh, it's a frog lizard. So it's a green frog lizard. He's gonna play Master Waves. Okay. Actually, I think I should be taking the 5 here. His draws are pretty good. If he does play Master Waves here, it'll be pretty good. So we drew a swamp. I think we're gonna have to toss this, make a rat. It's unfortunate, but he is going to have an active Thassa. And a lot of Master Wave tokens. So 5 tokens seems good. So I'm gonna take 7, go to 7, and then get the downfall. Dang, I could really use that downfall. The problem is if, like, I feel like if he gets something with devotion, then he's just gonna make his thoughts unblockable, and I'm gonna be dead anyway. Okay, thankfully he scryed to the bottom, and I'm hoping it's not something that gives him devotion. Okay. Okay. He's gonna get another card. It's gonna be a swamp. In the off chance that I'm leaving up the Frog Lizard in the chance that he can't just make this unblockable. Like play it and then make it unblockable. There's not that many outs I have here. He's got a 2-turn clock on me anyway, unless I can kill the Nightveil Spectre. Okay. Alright, so I feel like the Doomblade was fine. I feel like what we have is fine. Probably Ultimate Price is the worst here. No, Ultimate Price still hits Master Waves, and that's really important. I feel like our removal package is fine. He did stick a Thassa, and that's really bad for us. I'll keep this. In the case that he can't beat turn 2 Pack Rat. Being on the play here is really important. Especially since he's an aggro deck. Him mulling doesn't really mean much, because Monoblue actually mulls pretty well. I played the deck for 3 months. It's a very solid deck. Okay, so let's see if he can answer turn 2 Pack Rat. Because his deck actually can't. If he doesn't deal with it, he can't actually beat a turn 2 Pack Rat. So what he's signifying here okay, so I know what he's signifying here. That's he's going to like rapid hybridize something, like his own creature maybe? I'm not sure. I was trying to play around, that's fine. Go ahead and toss a Green Merchant. I was trying to play around him rapid hybridizing his own Cloudfin Raptor. So we wanna look at what we have here. I think another demon's fine. We'll just swing. And of course, if he plays like if he somehow gets the mana for Night Veil Spectre and plays it, then I'll Dark Betrayal it. Use the more narrow card. Okay. I don't know if he can beat Double Demon. I have to be careful though. If he has another D-Sphere, then that could be bad for me. That's pretty good. If he sacks, then his Thassa can't attack. Oh yeah, it can. I forget that D-Sphere counts. So I do have to play around under D-Sphere. I think what I do here is I downfall this. Yeah, I definitely play around under D-Sphere. Because if I am able to swing with this one, then I Grey Merchant, and then I kill him. And since he drew 2 cards and he's scrying, I think there's a good chance he can find another D-Sphere or an answer to Desecration Demon. We're pretty much in a racing situation, except he's got a lot more card draw than I do. Take 7, go to 6. So he has 5 devotion on board, likely enough ways to get more. Yeah, so several things. I wonder if playing the second demon was correct here. Um, I don't know if he's running D-Sphere and Rapid Hybridization. I think part of it was because he got Biden online. That was the real killer here. Um, and me trying to play around the possibility of getting D-Sphered. Uh, that might not have been the best idea. Um, I don't know if I could have won this. Um, a lot of times just our removal didn't match up. I also think I made a mistake in killing in game 2. I think I should have just taken the damage and uh, waited for, well, no, I did deal with the Master Waves off some lucky draws, but I don't know if there was a way to win that match. It's always pretty close. And the White Splash is good against Monoblack, but I don't know how good it is against other decks. I actually wonder if he's running Ephara. I don't think he is, and to be honest, I don't think you need to run Ephara. So if he's not running Ephara, then I definitely like his deck, I think. I think the White Splash is good. And I think Ephara is bad in this deck, because it's not really what you want to be doing. The D-Sphere and the Pack Rat hurt, but it wasn't too bad, because I didn't just like go all in on it, just straight up. I definitely think pitching the Grey Merchant was correct. The matchup is close. Definitely him sticking the Bident was a real killer against me. And maybe I should have just played the Demon. I mean, looking back, I probably should have just played the Demon and walked into a potential D-Sphere. But who knows? It's very hard to beat a Bident once they resolve it. And I can't really remove Detention Sphere, so I can't keep his devotion low. So I definitely like the Monoblue Splash White deck.